What's up, everybody? Hope you all had a great day. Getting into this episode of GH, Portia is so delusional. Like, I don't know what her issue is, but baby girl is delusional as hell. But I will say this: Portia look good as shit. I'm gonna say that she look gorgeous. Like, she is rocking the outfit. I'm just saying she look good as all hell. But she delusional, and a big part of me really wish Jordan would stay out of it. I really wish Jordan would stay out of it. But Jordan was speaking truth because at the end of the day, the truth is gonna come out. Portia is only prolonging it. You know what I mean? That's all she's doing. All she's doing is prolonging something that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You're just delaying the inevitable. I mean, be serious. You live in Port Charles. Secrets come out every day. You think they're gonna stay buried? Shit, you want to go to an expert on secrets? You better go talk to Victoria. Her secret's been out for decades. I'm just saying. Um, but yeah, she's very delusional, and Jordan dropped the bomb on her and let her know, well, Stella know about your secret too. But here go Portia, delusions as usual. Oh, Stella's not gonna tell because she kept Marshall's secret for all these years. She gonna keep mine too. Ma'am, ma'am, did you not bear witness to what happened when that secret came out? Curtis was not only pissed at his father, he was pissed at Stella too. Like, very much pissed at her. Yes, he eventually forgave both of them, but this is a different beast. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. He divorced Jordan for less. You think that man is not going to bash you or come at you for keeping a whole child from him for 20 years? Like, he missed, if that is his daughter, he missed a lot of her milestones. A lot. Her first words, walking, the first day of school. Like, he missed a lot with her. And you think he's going to forgive that anytime soon? And even if Curtis at some point does forgive Portia, trust and believe. He may say he forgive, but he won't. He gonna bring it up every chance he get. Every little argument they have, he gonna find a way to throw it back in her face. Look at Jordan. Every time him and Jordan get around each other, does he not throw the past in her face? The reason that they got a divorce, does he not throw that back in her face every chance he gets? You damn right he does. What makes Portia think she any different? You're no different. He's gonna do the same thing. That's Curtis's MO. He may say he forgive you. He may say y'all cool again, but he gonna find a way to throw that shit right back in your face. Get ready for it. Um, but yeah, she's nuts. I'm like, yeah, the secret is gonna come out whether you like it or not. It's bound to happen, and I totally agree with Jordan. Like, it's better to come from Portia than for it to come from someone else, or for Curtis to find out on his own. Like, either way, he gonna be pissed no matter how he finds out. But it would be better coming from Portia at this point. You know what I mean? And she tried to accuse Jordan of still being in love with Curtis, and Jordan was like, "Yeah, I still care about the motherfucker, but I want him to be happy. I don't want him going into no marriage with no secrets." Like, she wants him to move on and be happy. You know what I mean? She's not trying to sabotage their wedding. She's just talking from experience that she knows what it feels like to lie to somebody and face the consequences of that lie. So Portia better listen. I mean, look at what happened when she told him lies. He filed for divorce. You think he's really gonna go through with this marriage or stay with you, even if y'all do manage to go through with this? Please, you barking up the wrong tree. Um, and of course, she trying to sit there and tell Trina, "Oh, always remember how much I love you." And I'm like, "Girl, you don't try that foolishness. Try to remember. Oh, please." You telling her that because you know that secret bound to come out, and you think that that's gonna be of some comfort to her, that everything you did for her was to protect her. No, you was protecting yourself. That's all it was. Um, but I did like that moment where her dad was walking her down the aisle and stuff like that. Cause I'm gonna tell you, Portia is gorgeous. Um, but I really wish we can get more Sterling and Uncle Zeke, because I wish that they would be. I mean, I know we got a huge cast already, but I wouldn't mind them joining the cast and the mama too. I think that'd be fun. We need some more representation up in here. And I think they'd be a good addition, because from what I was reading on Twitter from a lot of people, they would not mind Sterling and Zeke being on the show. I wouldn't either. Um, Laura was up there doing her thing as an officiant. I said, go ahead, Laura. Speaking of Laura, um, her and Ava, was having a little conversation and whatnot, and of course they was talking about Nicholas. I love the way Ava steered that conversation back to talk of the wedding and Portia and Curtis letting Laura know that today is about love. It's about them. It's not about Nicholas or anybody else. It's about them. I love it because for one, Ava was smart when she did that because she already knows she is not trying to sit there and talk about Nicholas because she is not trying to slip up and say the wrong thing. Even at a wedding, Ava trying to cover her ass, and I ain't mad at it. And I also love Laura and Liz's scenes and stuff like that because she really is a huge, mother figure to Liz, and I love that, because even Liz feels like every time she's around Laura, she feels like everything is gonna be okay, But I really do hope Liz makes the right decision, whatever that may be. I hope she thought about whatever decision she gonna make the next day. I really hope that she really gave it some real thought because whatever she does is gonna impact her and her family. No matter what decision she makes. If she chooses not to say anything, not to go to the PCPD on it, it's gonna have a huge effect. And if she chooses to, go down there and turn herself in, that's gonna have a huge effect. It's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. But in my opinion, I think she should turn herself in, with Scott and stuff like that and try to, work out some type of plea deal of community service, something. You know what I mean? Like, so that way this doesn't bite her in the ass later. So I think she should get ahead of this thing. So moving on from that, Dante and Sam, they up in England and whatnot, trying to figure out the best game plan for, Maggie or whatever, the nanny. I totally agree with Sam. I feel like the best approach is the honest approach. I totally agree. It's like, don't sit here and try to come up with some elaborate lie or scheme to get her to tell y'all what you want to know. I feel like they just need to give it to that lady straight, because if they tell her like what's going on with Esme, she may want to fly back to Port Charles and help her, which could yield some answers for them. You know what I mean? So I think being a bit more straightforward would be the best option at this point. So anyway, moving on from that, Michael and Willow, they finally set a wedding date. So apparently they get married in 2 weeks. I'm like, I have a feeling because they talking about getting married in 2 weeks. I'm like, so is she gonna die in their wedding day? Because remember, the doctor only said she only had like a few weeks max to live without a donor or a transplant or whatever. So I'm like, is she gonna drop dead at the ceremony after they say I do? Like, he gonna become a widower? That'd be fucked up. If the writers kill Willow off at the wedding, that'd be fucked up. I wouldn't mind it, but that'd be fucked up. Like, you just sit there exchanging rings. You say I do, and she just, the preacher be like, I now pronounce y'all husband and wife. They kiss, and she just faint and die. I was like, damn, that's the quickest marriage in soap history. I was like, damn. Yeah, because Willow talking about, oh, I want to get married at the Quartermain house in the living room like we did the first time. Why would you want that? Like, didn't y'all end up annulled? So why would you want to get married? That's bad juju. I'm just saying that's very bad juju. That's a bad omen to get married at the same place you got married the first time and y'all ended up annulled. That like you really want to put that voodoo on your marriage? I'm just saying. I don't get why people do shit like that. Like, want to wear the same dress they wore the first time, want to wear the same tux they wore the first time. I'm like, that's just bad. That's just evil spirits on you. Like, didn't y'all marriage end in bad vibes the first time? Why you want to put that bad hex on you again? I'm just saying. Why not get married in the garden or something? Don't they got Lila Garden and whatnot? Why not get married there? Yeah, I ain't never been married there. You might as well. That's a new spot. Get married over there. I mean, I could totally understand her not wanting to get married in no hospital, because that's a no for me. I know some people say, oh, it don't matter where we get married because it's about us. Yeah, that's bullshit, because you ain't about to get me married up in no hospital bed. I'm sorry, that's a no. I ain't about to tell my grandchildren, God willing, I wouldn't be sitting there telling my grandchildren, oh, we got married at the hospital. No, that's tacky. Just say it. We ain't about to have no little country tacky ass wedding like that. Ain't going down. So, Carly done got stuck on the elevator with Obrecht. Obrecht couldn't wait to give Carly a piece of her mind about how she feel. And you know what? I actually like Carly's approach. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the way Carly handled the Obrecht situation, because Carly could have been snarky. She could have been a bitch to her. She could have been condescending and rude, typical Carly fashion. But she actually had compassion for Obrecht, because she knows that Obrecht is hurting over the loss of her daughter, and that daughter actually saved Carly's daughter. So she's going to be forever grateful for it. So I like the way Carly handled it. And Carly was right at the end of the day. Obrecht, wants to blame Carly for Nina and Willow not having a good relationship, but I'm glad Carly spoke up on that. She was like, no, I had nothing to do with that. Their relationship was fucked up before all of this even happened. Which is true. It was. Nina not having a good relationship with Willow is because of Nina. You can't blame Carly for that. But I do love that Carly threw her an olive branch and was like, I can't fix Nina and Willow's relationship because that's what Obrecht wanted her to do. And Carly was like, I can't force Willow to allow Nina in her life. I can't. But she gave her an alternative. She was like, but I could bridge a gap between you and Willow. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was pretty dope. And I'm glad, Carly went in there and pretty much told Michael to go so they could have some girl talk. Because she knew Michael wouldn't be okay with Obrecht seeing Willow. She knew that. So I'm glad she got rid of him. And I love the scenes between Willow and Obrecht. Lisa came in there and was like, you come from a family of women that are strong and they have their faults, but we still strong. And we always got each other back. And like it or not, you're a part of that, and I'm loving that Willow embraced it, So it might be a little hope for Nina there if she played her cards right. But yeah, I enjoyed that scene. That was pretty dope. I'm glad Lisa, got to spend time with some more family and stuff because she needed, And it goes to show her that she's not alone, even though both her kids are gone, you still got plenty of family around you. So I thought that was a pretty dope scene, and I enjoyed that. So anyway, moving on from that, Sonny done told Dex how the Pikeman group is dropping their first shipment in 2 weeks, and he want him near with him. So of course, Dex wasted no time going to the hospital to inform Michael about the shipment and the fact that he has Sonny in his sights. I don't know. I just feel like this is going to backfire on Michael. Because they did say 2 weeks, right? Oh, shit. 2 weeks. The shipment and the wedding. Oh, somebody about to die. Because I got a feeling Michael going to fuck that shipment up and somebody going to put a bullet in his little bride head before the cancer could take her. I'm just saying. Like, Michael better stand down. I'm just saying, because you about to get your whole family capped up. You about to get their whole cat pill back. You better go sit down somewhere. I don't know why Michael want to play this dangerous game, but that's what he playing. You playing a grown man's game with a child's brain. You better go sit down. Like, Michael better rethink this. Cause I'm like, you playing a big man's game. You sure you want to do this? Ain't no turning back once you do. Just saying. So anyway, moving on from that. I said, look at Trina and Spencer. I love them. I love them together. I ain't even gonna lie, I do. And Trina and Spencer are official because she done introduced him to her grandfather and her uncle. Let me tell you something. You know some shit is for real when you introduce them to your people. That's how you know y'all together. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all like that. Because for me, I ain't introducing you to nobody unless we like we cool in the gang. If we ain't all that, you ain't getting to meet that part. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna meet the back of the Chevy. That's as far as you go. I'm just saying, like, when you introduce folks to your family, that's some serious business. I'm just saying. Because, some of us could be some secretive motherfuckers when it come down to our dating life. Like, we don't have people all up in our business like that. Not unless it's for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not unless the relationship is that deep. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't that serious, we ain't introducing you to nobody. Except the bedroom or the back seat of a car. That's all you gonna see. That's all you gonna know. I tell you right now, the left seat, that's my little brother. The right seat, that's the only family you gonna meet until we locked in like that. I'm just saying. So everything was going good until Spencer ran into Dex. He was not too thrilled about Dex being there. He wanted him to leave. Spencer, I got to agree with Jocelyn. Spencer was being an ass, though. He always an ass to Dex, but I can't blame him, I can't say I blame Spencer because Spencer knows something ain't right with Dex. And he know that Dex is a big part of the reason Cam and Jocelyn not together no more. Even though Jocelyn got to take full responsibility for that. But, Spencer just don't like old boy. And of course, Sonny wanted to know what the hell was going on. And Jocelyn was like, well, your nephew over here acting like an ass. And Sonny was appreciative that, Dex didn't take the bait with Spencer because he felt like, Spencer was trying to provoke him. I said, that's exactly what he was doing. I'm still not into Jocelyn and Dex as a couple. I'm just not, because every time they get together, it's always some somber ass conversation. Like, here y'all are at a beautiful ass wedding, and all she could talk about is Willow's problem. Oh, the chemo didn't work, or this didn't work, and they still couldn't find her a match, and like that ain't no shit nobody want to hear at no wedding. I'm just saying, it's supposed to be a happy occasion. Why are you talking about death? This ain't no funeral. This is not 3 weddings and a funeral. Like, stop talking about that foolishness. I just feel like every time Jocelyn is around Dex, that's all they do is have somber conversation, and he end up comforting her. That's why I can't get into them. Like, do y'all ever talk about anything happy? Like crickets and shit? Like walks on the beach? Like, do y'all never talk about nothing happy? Like, damn, everything just doom and gloom all the damn time and crying. I'm like, well, shit, what type of relationship is this? It's like some emotional roller coaster type shit. Damn. I'm sorry, relationships like that would drain the fuck out of me. Cause I'm like, listen, every time I see you and talk to you, I don't want to talk about this shit every time I talk to you. I don't want to talk about no somber shit. Like, that's just gonna make me not want to talk to you. Like, damn, can we talk about butterflies and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about something happy. Damn, you ain't got nothing happy going on in your life? Everything always just doom and gloom? I guess. More power to Dex. I'm just saying, like, damn, don't you want to smile sometime when you talk to this broad? Oh shit. I'm sorry, but it's like, damn, like everything with this girl is just everything with Jocelyn is just a fucking emotional problem. Like damn, like she ain't got nothing happy to talk about. Like, god damn, like did you get an A on your test? Like talk about something happy shit. Happy people, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, like, damn. So anyway, moving on from that, Ava and Trina had to get a moment together. And I don't blame Trina though, because Trina was like that part, that side of Spencer that she saw when he was with Dex. She made it clear that's the side she don't like about him. You know what I'm saying? Because he could be sweet and nice and all, and all those things, but it's that jackass side to him that she don't like. And I think they're gonna have to sit down and talk about that. But I don't see Spencer changing anytime soon, like, or if ever. I mean, he's always gonna have that snarky ass side to him, and Trina either gonna have to deal with that, or I think she's just gonna have to come to terms with him about what she can and can't deal with. I mean, what's a deal breaker for her? And that's why I tell people all the time, like, when you get into a relationship with somebody, you need to set clear boundaries in the beginning, like, of what you will and won't tolerate. Because what you put up with now, you're going to put up with later, and it's going to get worse. So you kind of got to set those boundaries now and be like, listen, I ain't putting up with this. I'm not going to deal with that, and I'm not going to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Set them boundaries, because if not, you're going to be putting up with this shit for the rest of your life. I'm just saying. And of course, Nina was over there trying to get info out of Drew ass, trying to wonder why Carly wasn't at the wedding. He was like, "No, I'm here by myself." I said, "Nina, you as subtle as a freight train. Like, could you be any more obvious that you trying to dig up some damn dirt?" I'm like, "Girl, sit down. Like, you being way too obvious. Like, calm down. Oh, why Carly ain't with you? Oh, where Carly at? Girl, go sit down. Damn, just enjoy the festivities, why don't you?" But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. See you all later. Peace.